Today we're going to make a cornerstone, which is the most important part of the building, and we are going to put Jesus on our cornerstone to remind us that he needs to be the most important thing in our lives. You're going to start with half a piece of paper, so fold your paper in half and then cut it. So you have half. Now we're going to fold it again, but not all the way. You're just going to fold it enough to crease the top. And that's going to be a mark where you're going to fold the paper halfway in. See that? Fold it halfway in. Try to make sure it's straight on both sides. Crease it. Turn it around. Fold the other half to the same point. And crease it. Okay. Now fold it out, and on the top here, you're going to just fold it down just a tiny bit. You're going to need this later. It's this tiny little fold. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to start at this end here, and we're going to fold it in half over that little lip we made. Crease it, and fold it one more time. Crease it. Okay, now all these will make sense a little bit later. Now, what we're going to do now is, you can see right here where it creases, you're going to cut off just this little end here. You're not going to need it. Right there. And the same thing on this side. Okay, so your paper should now look like this. So what you want to do is color it. Now the way we're going to color it is we kind of want to color it so it looks like a brick. So first, color the whole thing whatever brick color that you want, and I choose brown. Okay, now to give it a little bit more of a brick look, what I do is in the corner of each of these, you can kind of see how it folds into this kind of shape. In the corner of each of these, you just draw a little bit of gray or a little bit of black, and this is kind of the mortar that will keep the brick together with the other bricks. It just gives it a better brick look. And I'm going to put mortar on the ends of my bricks too. Okay, now we're going to write Jesus, since he is our cornerstone, nice and big in one of the little boxes, and you can write it in English, Sinhala, or Tamil. Okay, now what you're going to do is on all of these little crease lines that you have here, you are going to cut them. Let's make sure your creases are all there, that they both can fold both ways. Here, this one's folds this way, and I'll make sure that it also folds this way. Make sure all your creases can fold both ways. It'll make a better box. Okay. Now you are going to cut on these lines up until the middle part. Okay, now here is how your box will come together, just like this. Now if you have a glue stick, this little thing right here you can take and you can glue under like that, or if you don't and you just have tape, you can just tape over right there. So you kind of have to make sure that it's colored too. I'll just use tape for now. Okay, and the ends, they just fold really nicely, like that. You can tape it or glue it. And there you have your cornerstone. put it somewhere in your room so that you can always remember that Jesus should be your cornerstone.